The focus today is basically the back area, trying to build out a easy kitchen. Hey everyone, welcome back to Overland Trails Adventures Garage. We're continuing with the Grenadier Overland project, trying to get it trip ready, trying to get it useful in different situations so we can do a lot of different things. We've started with the table from GP Factor, which allows us to drop down and have a space. Today we're going to continue that on with mounting a Mollie panel in the window here to give us places to store things. We're going to use the Blue Ridge bag system with Velcro, so we can Velcro different bags here to make it really flexible. And we may change up that configuration depending on the type of trip or maybe what we figure out as we go along on the road. So let's dive into mounting the Mollie panel here, and then we're going to talk about or show just how everything kind of comes together, how we use it. So stick around to the end of the video to see how we actually use this and why it works so well. So the Mollie panel we're going to go to is from a company called Goliath Off-Road out of Florida. It's shaped towards the windows, has the curve and everything here. It's made out of pretty durable aluminum. It's got the general Mollie panel cuts in the sheet, so it looks like it's going to work well. One thing I'm curious about is how these brackets are going to hold. They slide in the door frame and then bolt to the panel on the bottom and both sides, and then we're going to see just how sturdy it is, as well as you got these rubber strips to put on these brackets here so it doesn't rattle around. These Velcro panels, and we're going to bolt them to panel in some way. We're going to attach them in some way, and then this is where the Blue Ridge bags goes on. We've used these Blue Ridge bags in the cabin Tundra, the LU cab, 2014 Toyota Tundra LU cab that we built out. And they worked really well because you can peel them off. They got Velcro on the back here. You can do whatever you need to with them. They make them without the Velcro as well, so you can just have a storage bag. We like the clear mesh front so you can see what's inside it. We put spices, phone cables, whatever we need to store in there. And we'll be using these inside the vehicle as well on an inside Mollie panel on the side window to store more things. Very flexible product and very good company to work with, really. Real nice guys. So the first thing we need to do is go ahead and cut these plastic strips, get them on here so when we mount these and they're resting against the window, the metal's not rattling against that. So let's get these cut properly. Not going to worry about cutting them all dead even because they're just going to be hidden by the window anyway. And they send you 2 big strips, so you got plenty here, so it's not like you have to really be stingy with it. Okay, because of the way this fits, I'm going to not put the last one on. I'm going to see if I can squeeze these into the hole and then hold that one and screw it in. That way it's all flush and I don't have to fight it. So let's give that a shot. So as you do these projects, you learn little things along the way, and I'll expose my idiocracy a little bit to you. These brackets have to slide in a groove between the glass and a metal railing, and then in some cases whenever you put the padding on, it doesn't slide in there quite well. The bottom one fits okay, but you can't slide it in there with it mounted to the panel. The side one over here, the big one, it actually doesn't slide in very well, so I got to figure out that. What I quickly found out is you can't put them on the Mollie panel and get them in place. You basically have to put them in place and then put the Mollie panel over it just to make it lay out right. So we're going to try this a little bit differently, and you get to learn from my mistake. New pattern of putting this on: put the big panel, put the big bracket on the side, leave the bolts loose so it'll slide back and forth, and put the other brackets in place. You got the bottom bracket and the side bracket, then you lay it over it, and then you take these brackets and you wiggle them in place to get the bolts, at least one bolt in each bracket, and then see how it tightens down. All right, so we got to get this one up in play. Again, all we got to do is get one bolt in it to hold it while we get everything else situated. Now, we have a Wolfbox camera in this top corner up here. This particular Mollie panel, the way the brackets fit, it sticks out far enough to where I didn't have to cut the Mollie panel to fit over the camera area. So this should lay out okay. These brackets have padding on them, so It's not going to rattle. It doesn't seem to want to rattle any. I wish there was a bracket at the top though. One of these small brackets or a big bracket at the top would really make it not flex as much. I think it flexes a little more than I'd like it to. It's pretty solid in there, so when we take the Blue Ridge bags, mount them, you know, we can probably get 2 or 3 bags on here, maybe even a paper towel holder to keep everything in place. And I got to figure out the bolt holes, you know, line up to mount these, because these, whenever you have stuff in them, you'll just take them off if you need to, and then put them back up there whenever you need to carry them. So let's say you have spices. You can keep your spices in your house because they're not going to be in your hot vehicle. When you get back from camping, you just take them off, take them in the house, you get ready to go to camp, put your spices up there, you're good to go. Now let's tie all this together and show you how this system works as a mobile cooking unit.